Whether if you're a gamer or you work from home, chances are you have a setup of some sort where you do a lot of your work and you spend most of your time. Now, most of these setups are pretty bland and boring, just with a desk and a chair, and a lot of people would like to spice it up to make it look fancy and show off for their friends. Now, in this video, I'm going to go over 5 separate different things you can add to your setup that will make it look a lot better, personalize it a bit, and just add a little extra flair to make people jealous of you at a really good price. Hey everyone, it's Logan. So today, like I said, I want to go over things that will spice up your setup. Now, the first thing that I want to go over that's kind of obvious to some people are pop figures. Now you can find any type of these guys in any genre you want. I have a crap load of Star Wars ones in my room just because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, as you can see by everything around me. But Star Wars pop figures are honestly my favorite. I have almost the entire Rogue One collection. I have a bunch of Mandalorian. I have some limited edition ones. I have BB-8 here, which I got from a really decent pack. I have a bunch of my wall on behind me as well, and a massive one, massive Baby Yoda as well. So I love collecting them. I love having them. I used to think like, oh, why would you spend that much money on them? But they're just really nice. They're really well made. They're the best kind of bobbleheads that I've ever had, and they're just really nice to kind of personalize your setup and have a little bit of flair to your setup. You can have anything range from Batman to Marvel to Star Wars to Harry Potter. They make a pop figure for almost everything. I've seen like tiny little, like, they even make extras pop figures. Like I've seen them make like just tiny little droids that you see in the background of Star Wars, which I've been wanting to get because they're just so cool. You never would have thought about it. So yeah, I just thought that I'd share that, and you can pick these up for around $15. Probably in the States you get them around 10, and even like the ones that aren't as popular you can get for probably around like 8 or even 5. I got these two in a pack and it was only $10 from Toys R Us. They're not really that expensive when you think about it, and you can buy a bunch of these and just start collecting and putting them all around. I've probably spent over $500 on all my pop figures. Honestly, I have a lot, and I honestly think they're worth it. But really, just getting 1 or 2 is great for your setup to have a minimalist area. Just being able to display 1 or 2, $15-20 isn't that bad for them, and they just add a lot of personal flair and a lot of personalization to your setup. Now, if you're a gamer or content creator, anything that you need to record your audio, I would definitely suggest getting a mic arm. Now, most mics that you buy would come with a tripod that you can just attach to the desk and have it that way, but it's really kind of annoying to have it on there, and having a mic arm is not just handy, but it also looks cool. So if you're playing a game or whatever, you can just have this mic just sitting here and just being able to talk like that and not have it in the way of your keyboard. It also looks really cool, and you can decorate it a bit if you want. I just have my coil wrapped around it, but they're really cheap. You can get them online for like $10, and just cool to kind of have a microphone on the side, just something to show and be like, oh yeah, I have a microphone here. And a lot of microphones also look really cool. Like this is the Razer Siren Mini, as I mentioned in my setup tour video, but it looks really nice. It has a nice green light. It's very minimalist and looks really clean, and just the whole package in general just looks really good on a desk opposed to a tripod and the microphone itself. So I would definitely highly recommend getting a microphone with the boom arm if you're looking into getting kind of spicing up the setup a little bit in that area, if you have anything to do with audio recording or even video recording. Now, if you're a console gamer, along with a microphone, if you don't have a PC and a USB microphone, you're like, why would I use this, an external mic where the headset and my mic would work fine? You can actually get a dongle like this off of Amazon. I've used these a lot before when I had a PC and I wanted to have this external setup. All you do is you plug in your microphone to this end and you plug in your headphones to this end, and then you can talk like this and you plug this into the controller. You talk like this in the controller, and it's like you have your own setup. You would have your own setup anyways, but you would have a separate microphone from the headset. So if you want to like talk away from the mic, or you want to put it somewhere else, or you want to like position it toward the speaker if you're trying to play some music for your friends or something like that, there's multiple different areas as opposed to like having your speaker or opposed to having your microphone down and having to put it somewhere else or having to mute yourself or something. It's just a lot easier, a lot more handy, and you're also able to get external microphones in case you have headphones that don't have a mic. You can get a mic off Amazon that has a headphone jack, and you can plug it into this guy opposed to getting a regular headset that might cost a little bit more with the microphone built in. The third thing on this list I would say are LED lights. Now I have a bunch of these. I have one on my wall here, which doesn't seem to want to work right now, but I also have one behind my TV. I have some behind my monitors, but they're not plugged in right now. I also have one in my PC, but that one's also not in right now. But the biggest ones that I have are on my ceiling here. So this pack was probably around $20, and it's a 50-foot, so it goes all the way around my room, and I can control it with this remote. I can change the settings so it fades through different colors. I can change it to different colors if I want. And yeah, so just, it's nice to have this, and it just adds a little bit of extra flair. So if I have my lights off in my room, it adds a little bit of extra kind of settings. So if you want to play a little bit in a darker area but not super dark, you can have a little bit of accent lighting. And it also works great for streams, to have a little bit of background lighting and different stuff for you to play around with lights and all that, to make your room look different, or even your workstations. You can set up lights to have it kind of like a red color if you want to have focus, or orange if you find yourself concentrating more with different lights. You can do that. And yeah, I just think it adds a little bit of ambiance and a nice little setting to your workstation. Now, one of the last things I have for this list are controller stands. So this is a Darth Vader controller stand. He holds stuff, so you can put a bunch of stuff in here. Here I have my Xbox Series X controller just sitting in here, and he's holding it, and it's just a nice little kind of thing that's functional yet stylish, so you can have it in your room and show off some interest that you have, and also have a place for your controllers, because you might not just want to have your controllers lying about all over the place. You can have Darth Vader holding it. That way it's kind of a storage space for it, and you're able to display something that you like or something that you find cool in your setup or workstation. One honorable mention I'd like to make is Lego. Now, not a lot of people might like Lego, but I love Lego. I have Lego all over my room. I like to build it and display it. I just think it's fun, especially with Lego's new collector series that they have with the Star Wars stuff. I really like that. Now, I didn't want to put that in this video because it's not exactly cheap. These helmets that I have are 80 bucks each, and I have a X-Wing behind me that is around 80. I have, this guy was 100. So they're not, it's not cheap. So I would definitely suggest maybe not that if you want to go like cheap route, but if you find any Lego that's a good price, and yeah, you could have that in your setup. I think it's really cool because it's just something that you built, you get to be proud of, show it off in your setup, and depending on what you like, Lego makes a bunch of stuff, so you can show off something that interests you. So what do you guys think? Do you think I could have added anything else to this list that you guys would like to add to your setup? Please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I upload every week. Sorry for the late upload last week. I just got caught up with stuff, and it's hard. I've been dealing with storage issues on all my devices, so it's hard to transfer files and stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.